Welcome back to Sideline Stories.
Hey,
with
everybody.
Kim and Kelly.
Where the hardwood meets real life.
Yep, we're back after a summer hiatus, I guess. How was your summer?
It's been good. It was very busy.
Yeah, for sure.
We go back to work next week.
Such a pleasure.
Silly. But we had a busy summer, of course, in June. We went a lot of places with our high school team. Took the girls to a lot of college camps, college team camps. We did some local camps as well. And I think it was a good, solid summer. There's definitely the most girls I've ever had for a summer.
Yeah, it was a lot of girls in the gym.
We had usually around 22.
Yeah, just, trying to separate them, split kind of guard post things. And it was quite a few girls and, throw in the tweeners.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely was a busy summer, but fun.
Yes, for sure.
It's the first time I've had a basketball summer in a long time.
When's the last time you had a basketball summer?
Probably 2021 maybe.
Like right after COVID?
Yeah. And we only played in like one of Herman's things that he had down here, and
one of Porter Sports.
And I had Taylor and a couple of the other girls come.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So with this being your first full basketball summer, where we would practice pretty much Monday through Thursday, sometimes play during the week, sometimes play on the weekend. How do you feel? Like, was it a lot? Should we have done more? You think it was just right? What do you think?
It was just right. Just right.
Okay.
Like you said, we took the girls to a couple places.
Mm-hmm. So we would practice from 10 to 1.
Yeah.
So we would do regular practice for a couple hours, and then we would have weights afterwards. Yep. Okay.
Weights and conditioning. So, it wasn't bad. The difference, of course, is definitely just being in the gym every day and not going to Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Just not having... Right. Okay. So, as basketball coaches, we take our summer very serious because you get better in the off season. We have a lot of incoming freshmen. We have about 10 to 11 incoming freshmen. So we're getting them acclimated to what we do, the expectations for high school, and also like seeing who might be able to play on the varsity team, who's going to be our leaders on the JV team. And just figuring out how to mesh it all together.
And it's like really nice to have like a legitimate JV team.
Yes, I've never had that before. Never.
Yeah, no. So I had a JV team, but it was still like
very much like developmental. Yes. So this JV team, they know what's going on.
Right, and it's a blessing because now I don't have to get on the court.
Yes, we can do a little more scrimmaging.
Yeah.
Get some good competition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And iron sharpens iron.
Like having to be the one to push.
Right. Because sometimes we can only push so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So it's going to be, I think, good. We're going to have some good competitive practices.
Yes. I can't wait. It's exciting.
Kind of make us better and help us.
Okay.
In the long run.
So we did Porter Sports. We played in that for a couple days. We also went to University of West Georgia.
Yep.
We played at Columbus State.
GBCA Live.
We did GBCA Live in Lake Point. And then we did University of South Carolina.
Yep.
So out of all of those, which one was your favorite?
My favorite? That's like, I'm not playing. So, I don't know that I can say one of my favorite, but it was definitely cool to meet Dawn Staley and kind of take a picture with her.
Yes.
And kind of listen to what she was saying in her Q&A session.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like hearing a broken record.
Right. Oh my gosh. She said the same things that we say. Yes. The one thing that stood out to me that Dawn Staley said while she was talking to all the teams, she said, "Make a new mistake."
Yep.
You say that every day to our girls.
Yeah.
Make a new mistake.
So
I was like,
it just was like kind of refreshing to hear that even her at the collegiate level, she's still telling the girls the same things, and just kind of maybe they need to hear it from a different voice. I don't know.
Right.
They might get tired of hearing us, and they'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, Dawn Staley told me to do this, told us to do this." So maybe a little reverse psychology. Maybe
it'll creep in there and stick. You know,
hopefully.
Like, oh, maybe Coach does know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe. For me, I liked all of the college team camps. I just love being able to be on campus, getting to actually see the coaches that coach there. Because I don't think, because you don't really get that unless you get on campus.
Yeah,
you know,
that's fair.
AAU, it's, people might come to your game, they might not.
Right.
But when you go to college team camp or even elite camp, you're going to see them. Well, certain college team camps. Yeah. I've been to some where people were nowhere in sight. We never go back there. But West Georgia, their staff is always there. They're very helpful and accommodating. And same.
They interact.
We get to interact, and we get to ask them questions. They ask us questions. Same thing, Columbus State. Their coaching staff is right there. And we played great competition when we were there.
We had some really good competition.
Yep, some of the top teams in Georgia, even some higher A schools. And we won a lot of tough games.
We did.
And we lost some tough games. Yeah. So it was like perfect. Lake Point was really neat. There were a lot of college coaches there. A lot.
It was crazy. Like, I thought I was back in New Orleans or Murfreesboro. Like, it was.
Yeah.
It was a lot of coaches there.
I think I don't necessarily understand. I guess the thought process behind spending thousands of dollars for travel, when if you're intentional about where you want to go and what you want to do, you can save money, save time, and probably enhance like your recruiting a lot better if you do that.
Yeah.
So parents, you don't have to spend all that money.
I got my first offer from Georgia Tech at the team camp,
high school team
camp. And like I was getting some interest and some looks from people like sending, the mail, like, oh, come to our elite camp, things like that. We saw you play, blah, blah, blah. But going to that team camp, like you said,
they're right there.
There was one coach there, and we were playing a team. And she came to see her play. She didn't know anything about me.
About Hardaway High School in Columbus.
So after the first game, there was only one coach. The next game, there were two coaches at my game. After that, there was three coaches. And then that fourth game, the head coach came.
Right.
And then at the end of that day, they offered me right there. So after they did that first initial offer, Coach Joe was crazy. So everybody was like, dang, like, who did she just offer? We got to go see who this kid is.
Right.
So when I did get to AAU season, there were a lot more
people
coaches
were coming
there.
to watch.
Yes.
Right.
And I knew they were there to kind of see, like, who did Coach Joe offer.
Right.
So.
Okay. That's interesting. So, different ways to get seen. And then the last camp, our last stop was University of South Carolina. And again, just being there on campus was really neat. They had a whole bunch of gyms. They had practice gyms, they had the rec gyms, they had the old Coliseum, they had their new arena in which they play in, and we got to go to each one. There was, pictures of their best players up, words of encouragement all over the walls. So, just the opportunity to go and see something like that, I think was really big and really neat.
And their players were keeping the clock.
Yes, and their players were keeping the clock.
They were really nice. They didn't mind people taking pictures either. Like, they were really nice about it, because I don't know that I would be like...
Well, you when you're a star and you got some good things going for you, people want to celebrate you. So that's a good thing. So we had a great high school basketball summer. And then I'm a little bit different. I don't necessarily keep my hands in the girls in July. I like to allow them to do things on their own. And some of them are working on their own. Some of them are playing volleyball. Some are playing softball. So they've been going to those practices. And then a lot of them are playing AAU. So some are going to Vegas. Some are on the way to Chicago right now. So the July session is kind of where we get our break.
Yeah. It just goes by so fast.
But it does go by like that.
Like, I don't know.
It's like boom.
I feel like I went to sleep and boom, it's the 20th something of July.
Just like that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know.
Understand why time is moving so fast.
It didn't move that fast in June.
It did.
It didn't move fast.
It was just graduation.
I guess.
Just graduation. And now we're about to go back to school.
Yeah. Next week. I have a meeting tomorrow, actually. I got to go to.
Big AD things. You're doing a great job.
Pray. But yeah, so we had a great summer. It's coming to an end, about to start back school. Coach Art actually just texted me and said some of the girls are getting their schedules and they're excited. So you were telling me you got to see some of the girls' schedules, some of our upperclassmen, and saying who they have.
Have a senior advisement. Praise Jesus.
Nice. So school's about to start back up. Do you have any advice for players or parents as we get ready to start school in the next week and a half?
Go buy school supplies. Go buy school supplies.
Paper.
I do not work
pencil.
to buy your children school supplies. They are not my kid.
Stop. You gotta stop.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Like a pack of pencils, some paper, a notebook for the important classes that need notebooks.
Right. So I will say for my class, I'm going to try to do a lot more things on paper. So I would like for my students to have paper because AI, chat is taking over online. So at least if they're writing things down, I'm thinking something is going to go through the brain. Something's going to get in there.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so that's my goal. Use more pen and paper. So definitely buy school supplies. Okay, anything else? I got something.
What you got?
Start working on like the schedule, like our time schedule, like getting your kid into bed. I know I'm one. I'm a parent.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, my kid's been staying up. She's been up.
1, 2 in the morning on the Roblox.
Stop it. Please stop. Don't. She likes to play Roblox with her friends, and they are up late. And sometimes I'll say, hey, get off the phone. Go to bed. I go to bed. I wake up, and she's still there. Or she's falling asleep on her friend's phone. Like, so maybe not this week necessarily, but next week, we got to start getting it right. So parents, I think high school kids need that too, because they'll be up till 2, 3 in the morning, and
go to sleep in class.
Yeah, and then they're expected to have a full day, and then some of them have practice after. So I say start working, please, parents, getting these kids in the bed so they get proper rest, and then getting up and getting a routine. So that's my goal for next week. Get in routine.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Anything else before we hit our next break?
Nope.
Well, first break. Nope. No? Okay, so this takes us to our first break. Thank y'all for tuning in. Sideline Stories with Kim and Kelly on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. See y'all after this.
Glenn Smith in Opelika is loaded with Chevy trucks and SUVs. Attention! 0% financing for 5 years on Silverado, Equinox, and Trax. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days. Drive home in a brand new Chevy Silverado, HD, or Colorado. Looking for an SUV? Choose from Tahoes, Equinox, Trax, and Traverse. All ready to roll. With any vehicle, you'll receive a beautiful American flag kit for your home. Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
All right, welcome back to Sideline Stories with Kim and Kelly, where the hardwood meets real life. We're back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So today we want to get into our coaching philosophies. We've had a lot of episodes prior, but we've never really have delved deep into what we really think and what we believe. So Kim, start me off. What would you say your coaching philosophy is?
It's kind of like hard to just kind of pinpoint a specific one, but I mean, we all know I'm offensive minded.
Okay. So you believe in we played a team one time who averaged shooting like 53s. Like my college coach was like, this is what they're going to do. Now they might hit first half, but then they might miss second half. Mm-hmm. So you can't get too high, too low. Yep. So like, are you like run and gun, score fast, or more set plays? Because when you say like you're offensive minded, but what do you believe is the best thing to do?
That depends on your players.
If you got to pick your players, what would you want to do? Ooh, gotcha.
I like playing both styles and being able to do both.
Okay, that's how we did in college.
If I get this, let's say I get a rebound, mm-hmm. I can go coast to coast, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say a post player gets a rebound, mm-hmm. and they outlet it, and I don't see anything. Now I got to go into my secondary break.
Secondary break, that's right. A lot of people don't know about that.
I got to go into my secondary break.
I love that.
So you have to be skilled to do both. Yes. It all comes down to IQ and decision making. So yes, do I want to look up and be able to advance the ball to my person in the corner and they knock down a three and I don't have to cross half court? Yes. Is that going to happen all the time? No.
Okay.
So we have to be able to play both styles of basketball.
Okay. So when I was in college, our coach would say on misses, this is what we're doing. On makes, mm-hmm. Then same. We would run a set. So like every time it's a make, we know what we're going to do. Every time it's a miss, we know we're going straight into, our transition offense. Like you said, sometimes a secondary break. Like everybody knows what to do.
And you have your 8-second option. if it gets down into the shot clock.
Yes, when it gets down to the shot clock, yeah. And you know, the crazy thing is we haven't had to really implement that yet.
Yeah, because we get up, yes. Like, I distinctly remember my coach telling me, "Oh, Kim, we're going to get that same shot later on in the shot clock."
Right.
I'm like, dang, like, I'm open right now. I want to shoot.
But you didn't work the defense.
And it's giving post players time to get up and down the court.
Right, and it's also giving the other team less opportunities to score.
Yep.
There's just so many things behind it. So I wish that players would listen. Parents would let us coach, because it be parents too.
Shoot it.
Go.
Hurry up, go.
Go. And I'm like, go where? No. They have nowhere to go. No. There's nowhere for them to go.
And
Stop.
I even catch myself looking at the shot clock when the time is running down. I'm like, oh, we can get a 2-for-1. So in this moment, I do want to shoot quickly. So now I get 2 possessions before this quarter ends instead of 1.
But that comes with IQ.
Yes.
That comes with IQ. So offensive philosophy, run and gun, but also have your sets.
Yes.
Both.
And, I love to draw up a good offensive set. Like, I love drawing up plays, things like that. Because I'm going to get you open.
Right. We're going to get you open. Are you going to make the shot?
Got to make the right pass, and you got to make the right shot.
You got to make the right read.
Yep. So I didn't really learn how to play defense until I got to college.
I would agree.
A lot of high school was just me kind of reading, like, oh, yeah, I know they're going to pass it here. I'm going to break on this ball.
Right.
But
his levels.
Learning how to legitimately play defense, Nick Grant at San Diego
So when
State.
you got to San Diego State?
Yes. And he's at Rice University now.
Okay.
So he, like, explained and really taught me how to play defense.
Okay.
So, and team defense. Like, I'm not about to guard the best person on the floor.
Did y'all push baseline or push middle?
I want to say middle.
At San Diego? That's crazy. So when I was at Stetson, we pushed baseline, which is probably the same thing Georgia Tech. But at Shorter, we pushed middle.
Yeah.
San Diego State, push middle. You have different type of players, I think, and different coaching philosophies on defense.
Definitely. Like, at Georgia Tech, we pressed a lot. We played a lot of man.
Trapping a lot.
Yes, we trapped a lot. Oh, my gosh. People doing screens. We would have to hard hedge and things like that. Like, it was, but San Diego State was, like, totally different.
The opposite.
Yeah. So we played that gap line defense. And
same.
It was.
I like that better.
So much more helpful.
I like that better.
Yes, especially for people like us. We're not the fastest.
Not the fastest.
Not the most athletic. Like, it just is what it is. But I'm going to be in position to make sure I'm in help.
Right.
At all times. And that's where I came to love taking charges. Because I'm in the right spot.
Okay. Taking charges. Scared of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So offensive philosophy, we've talked about that. And then defensive philosophy, you like pack line defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as far as...
And y'all can look these up if you don't know.
As far as, like, I do think pressing is needed at times, but we can't stay in that the entire time. Just because if one person breaks down, we got the whole floor to sprint back. A lot of things can happen when you shrink the court. You can make a few more mistakes and still kind of get away with.
So you're saying you would like more half-court pressure rather, or three-quarter court?
Yeah.
Instead of full-court pressure?
I'm just saying, like, and I like full-court pressure every now and then.
Okay.
But we can't.
Do it the whole game.
We cannot do it the whole game. We can't. So.
Interesting.
That's where I'm at. And, like, switching up defenses. And now, that's where the IQ part comes into play. You got to be able to think those defenses and transition out of them correctly.
Right.
But, I mean, it comes with reps, time, practice, experience. But ultimately, like, that's where I would want us to be in the next couple years, where I'm, like, holding up on the side what defense we in.
And you could just jump in it.
Yes.
It's possible with this freshman group.
Yes.
Because we're going to have them together for a long time.
Like,
and it's a lot of them.
That is one thing at Georgia Tech that we used to do. Our Dobo used to be on the bench, and he had every defense on a card.
With different colors?
Card. Not even colors. It just on a big post-it thing.
Like written in permanent marker?
Yes. And Coach Joe would look back and be like, Ricky, we're going to be in such and such. And he flipped to that page and he'd hold it up. So everybody's looking over there. And like, everybody just knows where to go.
Okay, I like that. We have to steal that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
We have to steal that. We're going to work on that with the freshmen.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to steal that. I like that. Okay, so, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like we kind of like are on the same page as far as, you know.
Yeah, but how are we like this? And we both had very different experiences. We both went to totally different colleges, but somehow we end up on the same page and have learned the same things.
Well, I think our foundation is generally the same.
Okay.
And then, like, we kind of have an understanding of, like, what's going on out there. But we don't think we know everything. We're open to listening suggestions and like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
This is a different way to do the same thing.
Right.
Yes.
So we're not just one way, this got to be it. No, it's going to change like everything else does. So I think that's why we're kind of always on the same page.
I like that. So for me, offensively, I mean, I'm the same as you. Gosh, I don't want to be like that. So I'm the same as you.
Dee always says it. Yeah, defense wins games, defense wins games, defense wins games. Do they?
What do y'all think? Defense wins games, defense wins championships.
That's what everybody loves to say, but who created that quote?
People that love to play defense. People that have stopped people and not let them score.
And see, I don't think anybody can stop me.
Ooh. Y'all heard that? I agree.
Better offense beats great defense all the time. Didi would say, "Yeah, we got to get the defense going, this." And I'm like, Didi, if I make 3 threes and I turn the ball over 3 times and you get wide open layups, I still win 9-6. I still win.
You gonna stand on that?
I'm gonna stand on it.
You gonna stand on that? Hey, the 3-pointer it's a dagger. You know, they say it's the what do they call it? The 3-pointer. It's a saying.
What saying?
It's a saying. My college coach used to say it. It's the great equalizer.
Oh.
The 3-point shot is the great equalizer. I think Coach Mills may have said it too before. Like, people that are in the game a lot, like, they know this is the great equalizer. So even though you may be faster, stronger, can play, you know, but if I hit some threes, we can win. You can win any day.
Yeah.
People are hitting threes, you can win any day.
Yeah. I mean, I was playing 2K with Brody the other day, and he loves to play with OKC. Okay. And, you know, I'm going with LeBron, so I got the Lakers. And for me, playing 2K, I'm, like, advancing the ball, passing it, pass. I'm getting dunks, doing all types of stuff. And he just keeps on making threes. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm not finna let this little kid beat me. So I go up on him.
You adjusted.
Yeah, I go up on him just like you said. I adjusted on defense a little bit. Got some turnovers, and he took a lot of bad threes, of course.
So it sounds like defense wins games.
That he didn't.
Make before.
Well,
he was making them before. Yes. Now he's not.
Right, but if you have somebody,
he's still in the game.
He was still in the game.
Yeah.
Like, I think I only ended up winning by like 2 points.
Because defense wins games. That's a perfect example. Prime example.
No.
Prime example.
I still had to score.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered. If I wasn't scoring,
but once you...
then getting those stops would have been irrelevant because he was already up on me with the threes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that defense isn't needed. Yes, we need defense. And I have come to not love defense, but...
appreciate.
Yes, I've come to appreciate
Same.
And it has become more important to me. But at the end of the day...
you want to shoot that thing.
We get buckets.
We getting shots up.
We get some buckets.
We getting shots up.
We get some buckets, make behind the back passes. We gonna...
Not behind the back passes.
I love making those.
You let your players make behind the back passes?
Only Taylor.
Did they have to earn the right to make it behind the back pass?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
It's something that like I don't have the girls do it very often, but sometimes I kind of want to make basketball fun. Like basketball should be fun.
It should.
And their creativity is sometimes limited because they're scared of making mistakes. So sometimes, like, after we've done a drill a certain way a couple times, like, I'll add in, okay, this time when you drive, throw it behind the back, you know.
Right.
And they're all so, like, kiki,
right.
like, they're so giggly and
yes, and
nervous
I was about to say,
about it.
So with that, you're trying to make it fun, and then it becomes a silly thing. And that's
but like you can do it. Like but it's not a silly thing. It's a real thing. Like it's a reason to do a behind the back pass.
Yeah.
So
when I make an entry pass sometimes to the post, I throw it between the defender's legs. Your hands aren't there.
And they would be like, "Oh,
yeah." They think that you're right. They think I'm like.
Like, come on. That's a basic pass.
Basic pass.
You see LeBron do it all the time.
It's a basic bounce pass. I'm just aiming a little better.
That would be funny. I don't think any of them ever done that. So we should do it to them next time. Next time we have workouts.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah. So behind the back passes, passing between the legs. What are some other fun things? I'm trying to think. My mind is at a blank.
As far as like
just challenging them to do different things. I had them try to do like an and one move before, like the rolling on the ground and.
Oh Lord.
And they were just all just kind of like.
Yeah,
like you've never seen it. Yeah, stiff and like just nervous to try. And I'm just like, just have some fun. Like basketball is supposed to be fun. Man, you should not drain. You should not dread going to basketball practice. Should be fun.
Like I know when I'm like playing against them sometimes, if they force me baseline and I'm going, I'll do a floater like behind the backboard because there's nowhere else for me to go, and I'm not about to turn it over, so you might as well shoot it.
Might as well.
So I'll do that, and I might make it and be like, oh.
Okay. So our coaching philosophies are basically the same.
Yep.
But we do have assistant coaches who have different philosophies. So we take that into account. We try to blend them all together, and at the end of the day, do what's best for our players. So I think that makes sense. I think the card thing is a good idea.
What I just thought about.
What?
Rebounding.
Rebounding wins games. But that's part of defense.
About rebounding.
Rebounding is like.
I mean, it's part of defense and offense.
It's one of the most important things.
But are people just like good rebounders, or is it just? Well, for me, Jay Sparks said rebounding. Go get it. We're not spending any time on rebounding.
On boxing out.
Like he'll say,
that's easy to say if you have somebody who can jump.
He'll say, yeah, we're going to say you need to do this, but at the end of the day, it's all about heart and effort. If you want the ball, go get the ball.
And no, because I'm 5'5", 5'6", and there's a 6-footer right there.
I don't think he's not saying for guards. He's talking about
in the post. Whoever wants it, you gonna go get it.
Yeah.
I hear men say that a lot, especially on the boys' side, because boys, they just go get it. Girls, some girls have a natural. Methodical. Some girls have a natural knack for rebounding. Yeah. You know, like Rihanna, it's natural. She can just go get it. But the average girl cannot do that. Cannot play that way. You know, Marlena has a good knack for rebounding. She goes and gets it. Mm-hmm. But I also think that the game could be easier for them
if they boxed out.
If they were boxed out.
I think that it's a game-to-game thing. So
depending on who you're playing?
Depending on who we're playing.
But that's why the discipline of boxing out, you just want to do that every time.
Yes. And
yeah, because you're going to play bigger people. There's 6'7" out there
who are taller than you, and you have to know how to box out.
Yes.
You have to.
I didn't learn how to box out until my freshman year of college.
Yeah, same.
And there was no excuses. If I didn't box out, I had a girl named Daphne Freisen on my team. She was 6'4" and huge. And I had to box her out. If I didn't box her out, I was getting in trouble. And so I had to literally put my forearm into her, turn, push back, and when no over the back, I got to push her all the way back, and I got to go get the ball. Mm-hmm. So that's when I learned how to box out. And now I feel like I can box out anybody. Like if I want to rebound, I can get it. Yeah. If I have position. Mm-hmm. So that's what I try to teach the girls, but it's a hard thing to learn. And it took me a couple rounds and a lot of running before I figured it out. Yeah, it took a lot.
I think that
it was quite sad sometimes.
Same.
I used to be so sad, much. Man.
But I used to be sad. I think that it's also like a mental thing too. Mm-hmm. Mentally, like, and you have to like.
I kind of like hitting people.
Kind of yes, once you get the hang of it. Yeah. But when you first start and people are just bigger and stronger than you, you're like, oh my God, this is impossible. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't want to hurt my teammate because for a minute I said, girl, I'm finna start stepping on your feet.
Yeah, you gotta knock them out.
So, like you said, you gotta
hit them first then turn and push back. Yeah. Some people just try to go like this, but you miss them.
So you hit
and you're under the goal.
You hit this way?
Like, yeah, I hit this way. I hit them in the chest. So and then turn back.
I do this. I hit here in the sternum.
I mean, you can still hit them in the sternum with your forearm, but I'm not.
We're going straight up like this.
I don't know.
Catch folks off guard.
I've never tried that.
Like jiu-jitsu.
Stop it. She's embarrassing.
You gotta hit them right here.
I'll try it that way and see how that feels, but I don't think that's enough. It's not gonna cover because if they're running to the goal, you gotta catch them.
I'm a little bigger than you too, though.
You are bigger.
I'm just saying.
You are. That's true.
Like even when I like set a screen, I like screen like this sometimes.
What do you mean? What?
So people can't get around.
What do you mean like this?
So like I'll start here, and then my butt is the other screen.
You just stick it out a little bit.
Well, what? They never get around it. That handoff game is crazy work.
Stick it out.
Stick it out. Hey.
Poke it out.
They ain't gonna get.
Can't get it.
You can't get it.
Can't get it.
You can't get it. And nobody's gonna run through the middle.
I like it. Okay. All right. So you saw a couple quotes on your phone that you were going to mention to me. One particularly dealing with philosophy. What was it? I can't remember.
What makes a successful high school coach beyond X's and O's?
Beyond X's and O's. So we have our coach of philosophy. You're great at drawing up plays. We watch a lot of film. Mm-hmm. So I'm good at seeing what the other team does and, figuring out how we're going to defend it. Like, just to that point, like, I remember a couple years ago we played Westover, at Westover. And their coach, he had some good offensive things going. They were moving. And we beat them, but it wasn't as, like, decisively as I wanted to beat them. Mm-hmm. So the next time we played them in a region championship, my girls were ready. Yeah. I knew everything, every action they were going to do. They knew exactly what we were going to do, how we were going to guard it. Beat them by almost 30. Easy. It was over with by halftime. Mm-hmm. But I love to study the game. I had a group of girls that were going to do whatever I asked them to do. Yeah. And so, like, X's and O's, I love X's and O's. Mm-hmm. Okay, but beyond X's and O's, what makes a good high school coach?
Relationship building.
Everybody's going to say relationships. Everybody's going to say relationships.
Yeah, relationships.
I mean, but I feel like it's impossible
not to build a relationship.
To not have a relationship with your coach unless you just, like, go to practice and you just like this every day. And you don't say nothing. There might be a couple players that are like that. But for the most part, most players are engaging and engaged and want to be there. So I feel like it's impossible to not develop some type of relationship, even if it's like a small one. So how do you build, some people build relationships in different ways. So we can talk about that. I know some coaches that are really hard on the girls, but then they joke with them. Like when so they like kind of go back for, and that's how they build their relationship. How do you build your relationship with your players?
Well, I feel like as a head coach, you build relationships differently.
Okay.
Than you build
when you're an assistant.
Then you would build them with an assistant coach. So when I started at Brookstone, I was an assistant coach. Okay. They didn't even call me Coach Kim. They called me Aunt Kim. So it was a different, like, they knew
Auntie
I was
vibes.
Yeah, they knew I was serious about basketball, and I knew what I was talking about, so I could get them to do anything I wanted them to do. Okay. And I knew they were going to put in 100%, like give 100%.
Because they trusted effort. Your knowledge.
They trusted my knowledge, and like Coach Sparks was the one that was yelling. I did it.
You didn't have to do good cop, bad cop. Yeah. So he was bad cop most of the time. You get to be good cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, not saying that I wouldn't get on to them. I did, but I guess in their perspective, it was coming in lighter than him saying it.
And also, too, sometimes I think the girls feel like that the head coach makes all decisions about, like, playing time. Yeah. Too.
No, I would sub in whoever
I know, but for some reason, though, they just feel that way, I think.
Yeah. So, me building relationships as an assistant coach, like, I would go to their volleyball games, their softball games.
Try to support them in
soccer
other
games.
areas.
So I'm there, supporting them that way. If they needed help with their math or their science, like, they come ask me a question about that. And then I think, like I said, you just have a different type of relationship.
Okay.
Assistant with
so assistant is a little bit easier to develop the relationship. So as a head coach, how do you develop the relationship?
I did the same things. I would always try to make sure I go support them. Like, I have a senior on the team, and she's also a senior at softball. I'm going to go to softball senior night. Like, I want them to know that
you care about them.
Like, I care about them as a person. Like, it's not just about, oh, yeah, come play basketball for me. Like, I want you to do well. I want you to succeed in life, things like that. So I always would do that. Still open with, of course, schoolwork. If you need help, come ask me. But I think that was like the extent, and I think I needed to be better as a head coach, trying to build relationships differently. Outside of that, so I didn't, it. And there's that weird bridge of me being an assistant, I did have those girls who knew me as an assistant.
And
once they
so it could be a tough change.
Once they graduated,
okay,
I have a new group now, and they only know me as a head coach. So I've always been Mean Kim.
Gotcha.
So I don't know how.
It's tough. It's a fine line. And for me, it's just like being a single parent, because it's hard to be good cop and bad cop. And most of the time you're a bad cop because you want the best out of your player. Like, you want the best out of your child. Like, I wake up some days and say, okay, I'm not going to yell at Callie today. I'm going to be nice, Mom. We're going to have fun. And then she does something crazy. And I have to snap and go off and start yelling. And the same thing happens for basketball.
Yeah.
The same thing happens for, I think that I build relationships with my girls more from like a mother perspective, because I just always kind of had that persona. Like, I've always had like a mothering type attitude, even when I was younger. I've had players that have been like, oh, you're like another mom, and their mom be like, she too young, she's more like an auntie or a sister or older sister. Yeah, but I have that like mothering vibe, because
like babies like coming to you, they don't be coming to me. I'm like,
but
I want to hold that baby.
I just always want 1,000% out of whoever is in my program. So when I don't get that, then that's kind of where
you have to say something.
Well, that's kind of where I struggle with building a relationship, because I don't understand how
you don't want the best for yourself.
You don't want the best for yourself, and you're not allowing me to like push you harder. Yeah. Like, so sometimes that's an obstacle for me. I try to, talk about things like you said, academics, if you need help. I try to, laugh and joke a little bit, but it's different for me, because I've been the head coach the whole time at Hardaway.
Yeah.
So, when I was an assistant at Carver, it was a little bit lighter.
Yep.
But even then, like the girls that I knew could like really make it, like I was really on them.
Really, yeah.
So,
and I feel like that's how I am now.
Yeah.
Like even.
But most of the time, though, afterwards, they appreciate it. Like, so, like, I'm still really cool with them. Like, almost all of my old players, like, they still text me to this day. And not all of them, some of them were really good basketball players and played in college. And then some of them were really good for me in high school. They didn't play college, but they're doing great things as far as, like, pursuing other passions.
Yeah.
In academically, in the military. So I think that I build relationships better when they understand that there's like a greater goal in mind. But sometimes I do hit a wall with a couple of them that just want to be mediocre and don't want to be pushed. So trying to figure out how to still reach those players is something that I have to work on.
It needs to be studied.
I have to work on it. But some people do. Like, some people are just, they're just so cool with all the players. But I also feel like they don't make them better. Like, they don't make them, like, reach their full potential.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it's hard. Like, I'm an assistant now. And it's definitely lighter. It doesn't give me as much of a headache because I'm not the head coach.
Right.
And I know that. So when I do get mad, I just be like, go over here and take a break.
So I'm working, Sam Mitchell.
Do some woosah moments.
I'm working
or there's occasionally where I do blow up. Like I just can't take it no more.
Yeah, you blow up sometimes.
But
I'm working in San Mark camp, and Coach Rodney Battle is also working in, and he asked me, Coach, what's the key to your success, over the last few years? And I thought about it for a second. I said prayer. And he was like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Like, I really be praying about how to handle all of these different personalities, these situations. And so much changes over the years. You know, when I first started coaching basketball, there was no fall league. Now we have fall league, and if there's pressure, do we play in the fall league? Do we not play in the fall league? There's pressure as far as making a game schedule. You know, when I first started, you know, it is what it is. We play in the Christmas tournament. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, now it's...
Who we playing? Are you playing any ranked opponents?
Right. We got the power ranking we got to worry about now.
Yeah.
We have all these showcases. But at the same time, I still want our student athletes to enjoy high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want... Like, I feel like you can still be great, but also, if it's, like, organized right, you can still enjoy being a multi-sport athlete. You can still enjoy time with family. You know, you don't have to be at the gym from sun up to sundown. So...
Yeah, I feel like we weren't in the gym.
We weren't, but then sometimes I feel like maybe if we were a little more, maybe I could have got more buckets on, but maybe not. No, I don't know.
I mean,
but and then people have different dreams too. Like I never dreamed to be in the WNBA, or necessarily play overseas. Once I finished college, I felt like I could do it. But then after a while, I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. But we still played in, like, you know, some...
I never had aspirations to play in the WNBA either.
Right.
I don't remember writing that on anything.
Yeah.
When people ask you,
what do you want to be?
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah.
I think I just said, like my mom.
Shout out to mom.
Like, I really don't think I wanted to be a lawyer. I think I put business owner or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
So I never put WNBA.
Right. So, if we had that dream, then maybe it would have been different.
It may be.
But I think
because I feel like I did put in a lot of hours. Like,
yes. We were up at 5 a.m. on some days, going to the gym.
And then, of course, like I had to shoot 10,000 threes before I even got to Georgia Tech.
Right.
And I had to track them.
So
and I
even though
gun.
We didn't want to necessarily play professionally, when did you know that you wanted to play college basketball?
I don't even know that I thought that was a thing. Like, I knew it was a thing, of course, but it never like...
I decided that I wanted to play my junior year
of high school.
Yes, so I didn't even I didn't even think about it. Like
that's
I was just hooping.
We just playing
I like to compete. I want to win. I want to get better. Like we were playing AAU in middle school, but I never thought like, ooh, this is my chance to get a scholarship.
Yeah.
I just wanted to hoop.
I didn't think about that either. I mean, even when you went to college for basketball, I knew it was gonna happen for me, but it never was like. No,
it clicked junior year for me.
I gotta do this, and
it wasn't a I have to thing though.
And I guess because mom always talked about academic scholarships, so I was like, we're gonna get some money somehow.
Right. Well, so 9th and 10th grade, I played, but 11th grade is when I started doing really well in high school and in AAU, and then I was like, I can do this. Like, I think I can play at the next level. So that's when it clicked for me, was junior year. But before that, I never thought about it.
I don't have a designated time where I was like, oh yeah, like I can go play college.
But you kind of have a cheat code though, because you have an older sister.
Yeah.
So everything that I did, like you saw, and it was just like it's normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you kind of have a cheat code. So if you're an older sibling out there, your younger sibling, they're learning from you.
Set a good example.
That's right. Set a good example. You never know. They're watching you and they don't even know it. She already knew she was going to play college basketball. You already knew it was going to happen. That's what you sound like.
I mean...
I knew it was going to happen.
I didn't think I knew I wasn't bad. I can go somewhere. Did I think Power 5?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but once I got the offer, I was like, oh yeah.
I can do this.
I can hoop.
Okay, so maybe once you got that offer, it kind of clicked. Like, I can really do this. Whereas before, it's kind of like, I'm just hooping.
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like I said, I feel like we played AU and developmental league and travel ball. Like, we did all of that. So to get better, just get better.
Yeah, just to get better. Yeah, because I don't want to be sorry.
We wanted to be good at basketball, so we just did that.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I gotta perform in front of these college coaches.
Yeah, and I think that's a different type of pressure now that the young people do have.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily just play for fun anymore. And then whatever their best is enough.
We definitely played for fun, and I always was mad when we lost. Like, so mad. And I hate losing. Especially when I feel like they not better than me.
Right.
So, it just was out there.
That makes sense.
I guess I could have been that way with any sport, but we spent the most time.
We spent the most time with basketball. Yeah. Because we were pretty good at soccer. I feel like I could have been a really good tennis player.
Yeah. Mom missed the ball on that one.
Mother.
She should have put you in tennis for sure.
I know. I feel like I could have been so good.
I'm not that bad.
But you live and you learn. So now Callie's doing tennis, so it's all good.
It's slice.
It's all good. So speaking of parents, we're going to switch it over because we're talking about our mom. So our mom and our dad made sure that we played in developmental leagues. We went to instructional camps.
Hilton Terrace.
We played upper basketball. Like, anytime there was an open league, like, my mom was signing us up. We went to all the summer camps. We read all the San Mark camps.
You know what I am thankful for?
What?
That she didn't sign us up for softball. It's hot.
Softball is the only sport we didn't play.
I would have been a whole different shade. It's hot.
Been alright to get a little tan.
No.
Alright.
No. I'm glad.
That's the only sport we didn't play.
I am glad she picked what she picked.
But I don't think she necessarily picked it. I think, like, once we started doing it, we just kind of ran with it. Like,
soccer wasn't bad.
Yeah, soccer was cool, but we couldn't do both travel soccer and travel basketball. She was like, we can't do both, guys. Which one you want to do? And
indoors.
For me?
Indoors for 500, Alex.
Okay, the indoors sold you. But for me, like, basketball was just so fun and, like, challenging and competitive. Like, the environment is, like, was different. And I was drawn more to that environment. So I picked basketball.
Pick basketball because you picked basketball, I guess.
There we go.
Cheat code.
There we go. Shut up. All right, so, but anyway, bringing back to the parents. Do you think, we need to get Mom on here.
Yeah.
Do you think that Mom put us in those things thinking, like, ooh, they're going to get a basketball scholarship one day?
No, I think she was putting us in there to be active. And to
We're going to have to ask her. Because we don't know what she was thinking.
I think she, want to call her? No, I'm just playing. I think that she decided to do that just to put us in something and be active. And then Mom played sports growing up and just the whole team camaraderie thing. And
so you think it was just more of a good extracurricular?
Yeah, you build life lessons.
Right.
So I think that she wanted
that was her intention
to be well-rounded people. I mean, she had us in piano lessons with Miss Candy.
And I took piano lessons at Everything Musical.
Yeah.
And then we had our own instructor at Miss Handy.
We did karate. Like, we did a whole bunch of different things that kind of helped mold us into
who we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what she was going for. Great job, Mother.
Well, I guess that's where I get it from. Because some people say I have Callie doing too many things, but she's doing all the things that we did.
Well, the only difference is she's playing travel for everything.
That's not true. She does not do travel for everything.
Soccer and basketball.
That's not everything.
Tennis, I mean, she could travel if she wanted to.
But that's not everything. She did travel soccer for a little while, but she put a pause on that because it is a lot.
We did do travel soccer because that was my last soccer game.
I didn't do travel soccer. I think maybe you tried it out for a tournament or something.
I did a couple, and then we did the Tide tournament, TIDE, where Tide was
the sponsor,
and they made the whole field mud. It's my last game.
They did not make it on purpose.
Yes, they did.
It was on purpose? It was like a marketing ploy?
Yes, it was called the Tide Tournament.
I thought it just happened to rain, and then it just happened to be like that.
No, Tide Tournament. They made the field straight mud, and the girl tried to kick the ball. She missed the ball. She kicked the mud. She put it in my eyes, and I walked off the field, and that was the last time I played soccer until I got to high school.
That's the thing about soccer. You're playing in the mud.
It's a no.
You're playing in the rain sometimes. You're playing in the dead heat.
Don't like it.
100 degrees.
So
soccer, you gotta be tough. Yeah. It's very physical.
It is. It's
very physical.
It's very physical.
And I think it really helped us with our footwork.
Yes, footwork for sure. Toughness.
And the kind of the layout of basketball is similar too.
Yeah,
it's similar too. So
everywhere.
Yeah. So it was really good for us, but
I think it helped my leg strength too. Like I have like my legs. I can kick that ball pretty hard.
Yeah. But once you got to a certain age, you decided on focusing more. But that is a good question. We need to talk to Mom and see, and maybe we'll bring her on the show next.
She would like that.
Yeah, ain't no telling what she's gonna say though, y'all. Like, she's kind of unfiltered now. Like, she just say whatever.
Unfiltered.
And I'm gonna be like, ooh.
We gonna have to like pre-record and cut and edit, hit some takes.
Ain't no telling what she might say. But we're definitely gonna ask her, was she intending on us getting a scholarship for basketball, or kind of when did her mind change where she's like, oh, they might be able to get a scholarship?
Yeah.
Because I think
like even if Dad said something.
Yeah, maybe. But I do think they did think of it as more of an extracurricular.
Yeah.
And not necessarily the only way we were going to go to college.
Right.
Because we were well-rounded and they pushed other things. So how do you feel about parents who make their child just focus on one sport and say, hey, this is your ticket to college? Like, what do you think about that perspective?
So I think that one, you can tell a Division I athlete or a pro athlete off the rip.
I think pro athletes are good at all sports.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Exactly.
Just saying. They can do anything.
They can do anything, and they can pick it up. If they don't know anything about it, they can pick it up really
because they're a professional.
Because you're a professional.
Mm-hmm.
So if a parent, I don't know, said, let's say Michael Williams, if he didn't do anything but football, we knew he was going to be a pro.
Right.
Can he play basketball? Can he wrestle? Can he play tennis if he wanted to, or golf? Of course he could.
Because he's a pro type of person.
Yeah.
He's just a pro.
But everybody doesn't have those same talents and gifts, and so I don't know. What do you think?
So you see the stories like the King Richard, where he said, hey, Venus Serena, you guys are going to be tennis players, and this is what we're going to do every day, and it worked for him. So
but Venus and Serena, they could go pick up a golf club right now, and I guarantee you they're going to hit the ball 400 yards.
Okay, but that brings us to the other quote that you found on your phone. Go ahead and read that out. About the talent.
Where is it?
And the discipline?
Whether parents overestimate talent or underestimate discipline.
Okay, so overestimating talent versus underestimating discipline. So you just said we can pick out a pro. All right, but those now pros, when they were kids, they didn't necessarily look like a pro. No. I think the thing is discipline.
You think so?
I think it's the discipline. So on King Richard, even if it was raining outside, hey girls, we're going to hit tennis balls.
Yeah.
You know, so if you can teach your kids discipline,
get on her.
That is the foundation of everything. And it doesn't even have to be with the sport. Hey, I told you to take the trash out every day. This is what you better do.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you to put your clothes in laundry. Karate Kid, the picking up the jacket. I love that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the discipline to become a pro, I think, starts when you're younger, and I think it starts with parents. And then, of course, talent is important. But without the discipline,
you don't think they'll reach their full potential?
There's a million talented people. We've seen it here in Columbus. There's been millions of talented young people on the boys' side and the girls' side, but everybody doesn't become a pro, so everybody don't have that discipline.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my take on it. I think there's nothing wrong with focusing on a sport. There's nothing wrong with wanting your child to be a pro. And I think that if it doesn't work out necessarily in that sport, then they will still have the discipline to be successful in another avenue, in another category, whether it's a business, whatever career they choose.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's well put. I like how you put that.
Thank you very much. For the people that let their children do multiple things, you kind of like a jack of all trades. People say jack of all trades, master of none. I don't necessarily like that quote, because you could be a master of trades, multiple trades, Like I said, we were in everything, and it still worked out for us. We were able to be a jack of all trades and kind of like a master of basketball, I guess you could say. And that has taken us overseas, that has gotten us jobs, and so that worked for us. I don't think you can necessarily tell a parent exactly what to do, and I feel like that's what some coaches try to do. Say, hey, here's the blueprint. This is what you got to do. But at the end of the day, you can't tell somebody what their journey is going to be.
Yeah.
You can't tell somebody how to run their life. I feel like all you can do is support them along the way with whatever decisions they make. I'm preaching a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah,
I appreciate that.
I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I do love as like a teacher and a coach. I love to see my students and my student athletes both. I like to see all of them. I like to see their journeys.
Yeah. That and their growth.
Yeah, I love that part.
Yeah.
And I guess as far as the relationship thing we talked about earlier, as long as they know that you'll always be there for them and you'll have their back, I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Nice episode back. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Nice episode back. Callie said we were going to be rusty.
She doesn't know us.
We don't miss.
Right.
We don't miss.
Come on now.
But yeah, so I think that's enough for today. We're going to try to get back in a more regular groove to bring y'all sideline stories with Kim and Kelly on a more regular basis.
Yes.
So
back school.
We're going to start back school, so we'll be in a routine, have a little regiment. Yeah. So you guys stay tuned in. Please keep watching us on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hear me on some volleyball lives.
Okay. Yep. We'll be out there. So thank y'all for watching.